Hello and welcome to Vegan Cafe 21. Today we are making blueberry crumb top muffins. So let's get started. For our dry ingredients, we will use 3 cups of all-purpose flour. If you have bread flour, that's even better, but all-purpose flour works just fine as well. So we are going to use a sieve and add all our dry ingredients except sugar to this. Let's also add rest of our dry ingredients. Here I have 1 tablespoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of baking soda, and half a teaspoon of salt. Before I sift this, I'm also going to add 1.5 cups of sugar to the bottom of this bowl. And now we begin sifting our dry ingredients on top of our sugar. There, we're all set. Let's whisk in all of our dry ingredients to incorporate them nicely. Now let's walk through the wet ingredients. We will use 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract, 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, 3/4 cup of canola oil, 2 cups of room temperature water, and here we have 1 cup of fresh blueberries. So now I'll show you how we process our blueberries for our blueberry muffins. In a food chopper, I'm going to add these washed blueberries and quickly pulse them. Okay, so this is what our blueberries look like. Let me walk you through the ingredients for our crumb topping. We will use half a cup of rolled oats. These are quick oats. Half a cup of sugar, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon powder. I've also started preheating our oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and I've lined our muffin tray with standard baking cups. So now all we need to do is add all the ingredients for our topping in this large bowl and mix them in. We will also use 2 tablespoons of unmelted coconut oil to pull our topping together. You can use a fork to break it into the dry ingredients or just work it with a spoon. If your coconut oil is melted because of heat in your pantry, you can spoon out 2 tablespoons of oil in a cup and set it in your refrigerator for a few minutes till it comes to the right consistency for our topping. I think it looks pretty good, so we are close enough. So we will set this aside and start preparing our batter. To all of our dry ingredients, I'm going to just simply add the wet ingredients that we walked through earlier. That was the oil. In goes the vinegar and vanilla. Now we add in our water. And mix everything nicely. Using a whisk initially may help you speed up the process, but remember to not over mix your batter, otherwise you'll end up with stiff muffins. So as long as we have smooth lump-free batter, we are okay. And bring in our spatula to fold in our blueberry mixture. So let's invite our blueberries to the party and add them to our prepared batter. Now we gently fold in our blueberries through our batter. You do not want to overmix at this point. Just a few turns around the bowl and we are good to go. Okay, we have our muffin tray ready, so we are now going to spoon our batter into these paper cups. We will fill them about 3/4 of the way. So this batter will make about 24 muffins depending on the size of your pan. So let's now spoon over our crumb topping into each cup. All right, so now we are ready to walk our muffin tray to our preheated oven. Let's put it on the top shelf for 25 to 30 minutes depending on how your oven heats. After 25 minutes, insert a pick into one of the muffins. If it comes out dry, you know they're ready for you. If not, leave them in for another 5 to 7 minutes. See you soon. All right, so our muffins are out of the oven, and if you insert a pick through one of them, you can see it comes out nice and dry. So let me show you one of these. Pull it out. If I peel it, they're still hot, so we have to be careful. But you can see how nice and soft they are. Can you see this? So there you have it, vegan blueberry crumb top muffins. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Do give it a try. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon with more vegan favorites.